Welcome to my tarot card reading for February 2016, Capricorn. And this is Manu Tarot. Capricorn, let's start immediately with your reading. We have here Eshu, Yemaya, and Chango, the entities, the orishas that they are warning you or giving you advice during this month. Okay, they are the ones that are giving you advice, protection, and warnings. Notice that all of them are in an upside down position, which means that there is a lot of introspection, a lot of analysis from your part during this time of the year. You're thinking, you're analyzing, okay? What you are analyzing, what are you thinking? It could be many things. It could be about your life, about your love life, about your health. It could be about your relationships. It could be about work, money, whatever it is that you're thinking and analyzing. The tarot cards, that's what they're saying. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of analysis. You're like thinking way too much. Notice also that Eshu and Yemaya are technically giving the bag to Shango. So it's not like they're walking away from the tarot card of Shango. And what you really have to remember is, and the best thing is, like a prison. It's like you're a prisoner. Where you're a prisoner, that's the best way I can say it. You're a prisoner of your own perceptions. You're a prisoner of your own fears. You're a prisoner of your own limitations. That's technically what the tarot cards are saying. If you decide to walk out of it and liberate yourself, then you will be able to see things from a very different perspective. That's what they're telling you. That's what they're warning you, my dear Capricorns. Because really what we have here is an energy of creation. It's something that is like really down, like a seed that is trying to germinate, that is trying to grow and come out and give fruit. And that's more or less what the tarot cards are talking about here. But the problem is that you are a prisoner of your own thoughts. You're a prisoner of your own fears. And that's what they're warning you. What they're telling you is that whatever you plant, that's whatever you are going to harvest. In Spanish, we have a saying that if you grow crows, they're gonna take your eyes away. Okay, and that's just an illustration for you to like make you think and analyze, because the tarot cards are saying here that there's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of potential. There's an energy that wants to come out. It wants to emerge from the churning of the sea, of the ocean, like in the Indian mythology, of the churning of the seas, of the ocean. And then you have, in the depth of the ocean, if you know a little bit of Hindi mythology, you have the gods and the demons fighting for this elixir, the churning of the sea. There's a lot of potential, but it all depends on you, and that's what they're technically letting you know. But they're all upside down. So it sounds like you don't believe in yourself, technically speaking. We have here the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, Venus, Capricorn, the Three of Pentacles, and Venus, Taurus. Notice that Venus is here twice. So Venus is about harmony, balance. So there's an energy that is approaching your life, trying to bring some balance, some harmony. Okay? The three is about expansion, growth. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. So this is all about Taurus, house number 2, which is all about who you are, your identity, whatever you value, whatever you believe. I'm talking about schemas, what you think about yourself. That's technically what the tarot cards are saying. If you think that you're really good musician, a great artist, a great singer, you're gonna start seeing the energy expanding and bringing forward the blessings that you're looking for. You're gonna start seeing that because later on you're gonna understand what I'm trying to say. But this is what the tarot cards are bringing forward. The problem is that you are a little bit stubborn, my dear Capricorn. You're a little bit stubborn and you want to do things your way and no way. And sometimes you have to learn to, like we say in Spanish, in Puerto Rico, we say that you have to give up the wing in order to eat from the chicken breast. Okay? So sometimes you have to make some sacrifices, and that's what we are seeing here. We have here the 9 of Swords, Saint Blandina, the Hanged One, and the 6 of Swords. Notice that Saint Blandina, the story of Saint Blandina is she was a Christian and she was willing to die for what she believed was right, for her convictions. This could be right, this could be good, this could be bad. It depends on the energy or what you're putting in the mix. Okay, the 9 of Swords. Notice that the 9 of Swords, there's a girl praying, and there's a sword hanging from her head, and and this reminds me. I forgot the mythology, but if you know about Greek Roman mythology, there was a person that wanted to be a king, and he was given the privilege, but there was a sword hanging over his head, letting him know that that being a king is a big responsibility. But at the same time, in this case, what we have here is that the sword is technically falling, piercing the girl. We could see it that way, letting us know that there are things that you cannot keep postponing. There are things that you cannot keep pushing away. There are things that you have to deal with them. It has arrived a time that you have to deal with it. Whatever is the responsibility that you are avoiding, this month you have to make peace with it. You have to find a way to face it. You have to deal with it some way, somehow. Because if you don't deal with it, then it's like doing self-immolation. Immolation is like you are killing yourself. I know I sound sometimes a little bit dramatic, but that's what the tarot cards are saying. We have the 6 of Swords. Notice the woman with the baby. She's been pushed away. So it's like life is pushing you into a direction, but it's up to you what you're going to do. I know you're thinking and you're analyzing which way to go, if left or right, but that's normal in life. Left or right, that's normal. We all go through that experience. And what the tarot cards here are saying is that if you do it, fine. If you don't do it, life is going to do it for you. My best advice, do it yourself. It's better, because once life does it, sometimes it's a little bit painful. My dear Capricorn. We have here the Hangman with the 10 of staff and the 3 of cups. Notice that the 3 again is here. So this is growth and expansion. But this time is about contraction. Because it could expand, or it could be the opposite, contraction. Because because this energy that he's talking about here is about expansion, growth, or the opposite. It all depends on you, my dear Capricorn. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? And again, the Hangman, which is in an upside down position, is letting us know that there is, you're thinking, analyzing a lot of stuff. There's a responsibility that is approaching. The thing is, are you prepared for this responsibility? Are you prepared for this load, this baggage? It all depends. Okay? This responsibility could be something that you want. Could be something that you want. If you're unemployed, it means that you finally found a job on whatever you want, or what you were looking for. But you have to remember that if you find a job, that's a responsibility. And that responsibility comes with a price. And that probably means that you probably won't be able to hang out with your friends like you used to do before. And that's why you see split and separation, something as simple as that. Okay? It could be that you got married. And if you got married, you know that you cannot hang out like you used to when you were single with your friends. Responsibility. And that's the split and separation. It could be something as simple as that. Or they're warning you in a very simple way, like we say in Puerto Rico, if you have a store, please attend it, or otherwise sell it. So in other words, it's telling you, if you have a wife or you have a business, but if you're not taking care of it, then the outcome is, again, separation, sigma, split. You might get divorced because you didn't take care of your wife. Or vice versa. It could be the other way around. You didn't take care of your husband, of your partner. You didn't take care of him or her. And there is the separation. And that's the responsibility. You have to, in other words, assume responsibility for your actions. Okay? And this month of February is all about that. It's about learning that every action has a reaction. Every action has a consequence. There's a lot of energy here, creative energy trying to manifest. If you are a singer, if you are a painter, why don't you go back? If you have the talent, why don't you go back? You don't know where it is going to take you. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. There's a lot of energy here, creativity here, a lot of energy that is trying to emerge. There's energy that is trapped, but is claiming to be free. Like Mercury said, I want to be free. And that's what this energy is all about. But if you try to keep that energy, if you have a great talent and you don't take advantage of it, you're going to lose it, in other words. There's so many implications of what the tarot cards are saying that I really can't sit here and tell you all the connections to it. Okay? And when I'm talking about separation, I don't want you to start running and screaming, oh my God, I'm going to get divorced. No, I didn't say that. That's what you're saying. That's your interpretation. Okay? That's your interpretation. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is there's an energy here that is trying to manifest. A lot of creativity is underground. It's like a geyser that is pushing its way out. And its way out is going to come out and it's going to emerge. It's going to break the ground, but it's going to come out. Okay? You cannot have it all either way. Okay? You're going to win something, but you're going to lose something. But at the same time, it all depends. You can win something great and amazing and lose a lot of crappy stuff. Or vice versa. You can win a lot of crappy stuff and lose a lot of good stuff. It all depends on the energy of what you decide to do with your life, how you decide to do things in your life. And that's technically what the tarot cards are bringing forward. You have to remember that you are your Capricorn and Pluto is, now I'm talking about astrology. Pluto is in Capricorn. So Pluto, what is telling you is this is time for you to take the bull by the horns. You cannot keep postponing and pushing things away. You cannot keep things away. You have to face it, deal with it. This is about empowering yourself. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because this is the energy that is coming through for February 2016. Okay? As long as you don't do what you're supposed to do, you're going to start seeing that life keeps giving you and smacking you left to right. And you're going to start seeing that things are going to go from bad to worse. But it's because you're not taking charge of your life. You're not doing anything. You have plans, ideas, but no actions. Stop being stubborn. Okay? Stop being stubborn and do something about it. Okay? Sometimes the answer is not what you want. Sometimes the answer is something totally different, my dear Capricorn. Sometimes it's right before our eyes and we don't see it. Okay? Is sometimes the answer is hidden and you have to start shoveling in order to find it. But standing right under the treasure, even if you have the map telling you that you are right on top of the treasure, but if you don't start digging, nothing is gonna happen. That's the energy. And then someone else comes with the map, start digging and find the treasure, you cannot claim it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I hope so, but because that's what the tarot cards are really bringing forward, my dear my dear Capricorn, for February 2016. Okay? Anyway, if you're experiencing problems, difficulties during this time of the year, my best advice is work with Saint Barbara. Okay? Work with what we call in Spanish La Virgen de la Regla. Regla, R-E-G-L-A. Work with that version and work with Saint Anthony of Padua, P-A-D-U-A, Padua. Okay, work with those three, and never forget Egun. If you are Santero, Palero, or Espiritista, you know what I'm talking about. Egun, never forget him. Never forget them. Okay, Egun, your ancestors. Okay, never forget them. They are the ones that are capable of helping you throughout this time of the year as well. Okay, that's all I have for you. I think I have talked too much, said too much, but I do hope that you do understand the energy that is bringing forward. Okay, that's all I have for you. If you have any questions, you can ask me on YouTube. I usually answer. It might take me 1 day, 2 days, a week, but I can definitely answer you if you have a doubt or a question. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my dear Capricorn, February 2016. Until the next one.